You know that split-second pause before you turn the key in your car? That little thought that flashes through your mind, wondering if a small animal might be hiding underneath? Well, today, we're going to look at a brand new piece of tech that wants to answer that question once and for all. It's a system designed to scan for life in one of the biggest blind spots on any vehicle.
It's a feeling so many of us have had, right? Especially on a chilly morning. You're settled in, ready to go, and you just get this little nagging feeling. Is there something under there? It's this universal moment of doubt that a new invention is tackling head on.
And let's be honest, that fear is totally valid. Because after you've been driving, your car engine stays warm for a long, long time. For a neighborhood cat or any other little creature looking for a break from the cold, that warm, dark space looks like the perfect little cave. But tragically, it's a refuge that can become incredibly dangerous in an instant. So here's the real problem we're up against. Even with all the incredible technology packed into our cars today, this danger's lurking at a spot we just can't see. I mean, think about it. Our cars have backup cameras, 360-degree bird's eye views, monitors for our blind spots. They're loaded with safety features. But, as this patent application points out, almost all of them share one massive gaping blind spot, the area directly underneath the car. It's a space that's totally invisible to the driver and to any of the standard cameras. So, how in the world do you solve a problem you literally cannot see? Well, a team of innovators decided it was time to give us a pair of eyes where we've never had them before. And this is it. The official name in the patent is a bit of a mouthful, the Vehicle Undercarriage Surveillance Apparatus. But behind that technical name is a really simple and frankly compassionate idea to automatically check that blind spot for us every single time we start the car. Now, this isn't just some sci-fi concept. This is a real invention, coming from a team over at Marwadi University in India. The minds behind it, Dharmi Javia, Chandrasen Parmar, and Anishith Kotak, saw this everyday problem and engineered a really specific, clever solution. Okay, now for the really brilliant part, how this whole thing actually works from the driver's perspective. The entire process is designed to be completely seamless, all happening in those few seconds right after you turn the key. So, based on the flowchart in the patent, it breaks down into 4 super simple steps. 1. You turn the ignition. That wakes up the camera. 2. The system does a quick scan of the area underneath. 3. A little processing unit analyzes that video feed in real time. And 4. If it spots an animal, you get an alert. If not, you get the all clear and you're good to go. The patent even gives us a little mock-up of what you, the driver, would see. If an animal is down there, a big, clear warning just pops right up on your dashboard. It would even show you what it sees. It's designed to be immediate, totally intuitive, and to stop a potential tragedy before it happens. So, a camera under the car. Sounds simple, right? But the technology here is way more sophisticated than just slapping a webcam on the chassis. Let's dig into the hardware that actually makes this thing so smart. The device itself is made up of a few key parts. You've got a tough protective housing to keep it safe from all the road grime, the camera itself, of course, some motors, and this really cool piece called a gimbal unit, and each one has a super important job. Okay, so this gimbal unit is really the secret sauce. If you've ever seen those silky smooth shots in movies or from a drone, that's a gimbal at work. It's basically a motorized mount that lets the camera pivot and stay perfectly level, no matter how the car is tilted or moving. It's what guarantees a clear, stable view of the ground every single time. And here's what makes it so intelligent. It's not just a fixed camera. The patent explains that the system is totally dynamic. It uses sensors to know how fast the car is going and what its orientation is, and it automatically adjusts the camera's angle to get the best possible view. So it doesn't matter if you're parked on a steep hill or a perfectly flat driveway, the scan is going to be effective. Now, this next feature is, in my opinion, the most innovative part of the entire invention. Because this system doesn't just want to tell the driver there's a problem, it wants to actively solve the problem. I have to read this line to you directly from the patent because it's just so cool. The system includes an alert unit trigger awakening and startling the animal to move away from the vehicle. What does that mean? It means when it detects an animal, it can emit a sound or a vibration, just enough to gently startle the little guy and encourage it to scamper away to safety before the engine ever roars to life. And that right there is a total game changer. It transforms the system from just a passive warning light into an active safety feature for the animal itself. The goal isn't just to tell you there's a cat under your car, it's to help get that cat out from under your car, safely. It's a proactive and honestly a really compassionate design.
So, when you put all of this together, the smart camera, the instant alert, the gentle nudge, what you have is a remarkably thoughtful piece of technology that makes things safer for everyone and everything involved.
It really boils down to this triple benefit. First, it protects animals from getting hurt. Second, it prevents what could be some really expensive and frankly heartbreaking damage to your car. And third, it gives the driver priceless peace of mind by finally answering that nagging question, is it clear underneath? And that really brings us to a final, bigger thought. This whole system was designed to spot animals, but it makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other unseen dangers could a smart, dynamic camera under our cars help us find? Could it spot a dangerous fluid leak before it becomes a problem? Could it notice a critical part that's about to fail? Could it even spot a security threat? This simple solution to a very common fear might just be the first step in lighting up one of the very last blind spots in the automotive world.